This is the first and only new product in the sim rig build. Let's go ahead and open it. First impressions on this is very solid. I like the fact that you can go vertical or horizontal with this. That's totally up to you by choice, and I guess there's a little bit of level adjustment. I will discuss my one concern while I'm kind of trying to put this together. But first impressions, this looks very nice. I will put this together in like 2 minutes. I just wanted to give my first thoughts, and I think in this bag with all of the hardware, there looks like there's a spare spring. I don't know what the difference is. It's probably in the book that I threw away, so I might look that up and see what the difference is. And let's go ahead and put this together so then it's ready to put on the sim brake. This is all the hardware and everything that comes with it, so let's go ahead and make it fit. If you guys recall, if you guys watched my previous videos, I'll put it here somewhere, but in one of my previous videos, I said I might have to modify some things in order to get everything to fit. And currently I'm needing to do that because the bolts for the bottom of the shifter don't line up in the first place on the mount. So what I'm gonna do is right here in the lighting, you can see I scratched the outline of where the shifter sits, and then right roughly about where the bolt holes should be. So I should be able to drill these 4 holes out, mount the shifter onto here, so then that gives me a bit of space here for the handbrake. Now the handbrake does line up with a couple holes here, but I do have to ream it out a little bit in order to get it to fit snug. I want both of them to fit on this plate, and they will. That's why I have all reliable. So we'll go ahead and drill these 4 holes out and bolt it on here.
I'll be in my zone, point to the sky, ET, go home. Mama said don't love no hoe, think the hoe for the offer, wait, point after point, fell into your like a soccer, bitch still calling my phone when I blocked her, call up her friend's friend, I told her I want it again, she's so Barbie but I'm not Ken, send a request, I leave it on pending, change my name Pinocchio, the way my dick be lying, lay it on her waist, Tony Hawk, how she ride it, show that love for the game, show that love for my fam, that's great, gotta get rich real quick.
That's good there. So now I got the shifter installed with new holes. So now let's go ahead and install the handbrake with the new holes and check it out and see how it looks. Snug both these up at the same time so it stays right where I want it. That one should be good. And that one should be good. And this is how it's going to be set up. It looks pretty gnarly. Honestly, this weighted shift knob looks sick next to this. So let's mount this back onto the sim rig and get ready to give it a test drive and give my first impressions on it. And this is the last bolt to secure. First impressions of it, it looks very sleek. I really like the overall design of it. It feels nice. I like that you can adjust it and change it to like a car style compared to like an actual e-brake. That's really nice, cool feature, but all these features don't really matter if it don't perform good on the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this out in the next clip, and we'll discuss everything I had to do to install this. I didn't realize that I made a kind of huge mistake when I was setting this up. So the last person that had this, I guess the settings were set to default, not really default, but set to what they had it. So right away, the settings for the steering wheel was set at like 540 or whatever it was. I didn't notice that right away until I had a friend come over and show me that I was an idiot. But like, I don't know, I don't use sim rigs. This is the first time I ever used one. So everything here is new to me. I'm just a car guy that just said, screw it, I'm gonna try the sim rig out. So that's what happened here. I didn't notice it, so if you guys noticed it, then props to you, because I never. And I am going to change the car in this one because the car I was using was set up for the 540, and this one we have set up for the 900. So I am going to use this car in this video. Okay, that's the first time I tried to use it. As I said, I might run this a couple times because I haven't on the game a whole lot here. Okay. It's throwing me off for a loop because now I'm so used to just having the shifter here. I'm so used to having the shifter just here that I'm thinking that I gotta change gears, but it's the handbrake. Like, I can see it in the corner of my eye, so like it's just like sticking out like a sore thumb. And this car is also tinted, so it's kind of hard to see out of this thing. There's so many things I gotta do now. It's just I'm not used to just grabbing everything. It definitely makes a difference into your entries. It's nice. Honestly, I'm really liking that. It's helping out a little bit. But right now, this fucking tint isn't helping. I can't see shit. I'm gonna run another lap just so like I can cut up a little bit of this one because I didn't really do a whole lot of talking in it, and it's the first time I tried this, so we'll run another lap around. Normally I only do one lap, but I'm gonna try this one again just because like my brain's just thinking to grab this to change gears because, as I said, the shifter is normally what I'm used to grabbing over here. I'm not used to grabbing the handbrake, so like the first thing I'm trying to think of like grabbing is this. It's the shifter, but it's the handbrake. I'm gonna try this again, and we'll see how this entry goes. I need to get used to using the handbrake. I haven't used the handbrake at all as well for the past month maybe, because I've been so used to running with just the whole setup I've been used to is just I need to get used to it because I was used to drifting on I stalled it. I was used to drifting on 540 turning radius or something or whatever, and then we changed it to 900, which is what it's supposed to be. And oh shit. I'm doing a lot more with my hands. I think the next thing I'm gonna pick up for this is definitely a steering wheel. It's kind of getting a little annoying having a small ass steering wheel. But everything in this rig that I currently had set up, I gotta like kind of get used to again. The only thing I'm not really needing to get used to is not the handbrake, sorry, the shifter and the pedals. I have to just like relearn how to use the steering wheel. I have to like get used to getting in with the handbrake now. So everything I kind of was doing before is just different. That's the reason why I'm using this car. I know I said in one of my previous videos I wasn't going to change any settings, but after we discovered that all my settings were just screwed up, so we just said, I just said screw it, and decided to at least learn how to properly do it compared to just run it on stupid settings. So that's what the goal is here now. This run was a little bit better than the last one. In my previous videos, I was able to do the map like no problem. I had like, I think it was almost 20,000 or something, wasn't it? Like 24,000 as my gold record on this map with the last car, and the previous settings I had. It's whatever. No, I like that. It feels very quality. Like, it's not something I'm gonna think that is just junk. Like, it's worth the money. I paid $170 for it. So like, now that is the only new thing that I have with this whole sim rig. Everything else is bought secondhand. So in the next video, we'll be tallying up the whole sim rig in total and my final thoughts on everything. I will practice a little bit more. Now that I have the sim rig, I will go ahead and try to practice on it with everything and see how I can do. I will be doing a 1 week with the handbrake, and then we'll do a full breakdown. Sorry, that's how I was doing the whole system for all of these. So next video is going to be 1 week, and the video after that will be the full breakdown of what I think of the sim brake. So if you guys are excited for the next coming videos, definitely subscribe, like, and let me know what you guys want me to do with the rig now that it's completed. I totally forgot that I was going to tell you how this all got mounted. So basically what I ended up needing to do was I had to drill a hole here to put the wire for the shifter down through to plug it into my laptop. So this is, the cable management needs a little bit of work. I will fix that now shortly, that I have everything included. I'm thinking about purchasing the USB junction block for the handbrake and the steering wheel, and I'm looking at upgrading the steering wheel already because the steering wheel is too small. But I got everything mounted here, so we'll practice with this for a little bit and see how I like this. I also might put a pipe here to secure this a little bit better so it's not shaking around so much. So other than that, if you guys like the rest of the content or what I've been doing with the videos, stick around, subscribe, because I have more plans like this. If you guys have any ideas for the sim rig, then put them in the comments below and we'll see what we can make out with this whole finished product. So this isn't going anywhere. I didn't put all this money into this for no reason, so let's go ahead and utilize it. If you guys like this, then subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.